ultimately, when you're talking about, people not liking you, the question that you must ask when it comes to this wealth conversation is maybe the reason that you don't have the wealth that you deserve is because you're focused more on getting the attention of people who don't like you than you are on getting the attention of the people that love you. Right. Instead of me going to all these places, looking for love in all the wrong places, going to strangers and trying to get something where they're looking at me funny, like, don't you have anywhere to go? Don't you? We got a tribe over here. That's why we're separated from you. Where's your tribe? Do you have a tribe? When I went to China, I don't know if I told y'all the story about when I played basketball in China. It was pretty amazing, right? Like I was teaching these kids in China finance when I was on the faculty of Syracuse, and it was the best experience. These were the best, most well-behaved people. They stared at me because I was black. It was real weird. I was like, "Don't you see black people on TV?" But I think in real life, a lot of them have not seen a black person. So a lot of people would just walk up and stare at you. Or they couldn't speak English, so they come up and they offer me a cigarette, and I'd be like, "No, I don't smoke." And then the guy would like pose with me for a selfie, and I'm like, "Why are we posing like we? I don't know you." But it was because it was a novelty. Like, wow, black skin. Oh my God, right? And it wasn't something offensive. It was just they just didn't understand. But anyway, when I was there, I remember specifically one of the students. He came up to me, and it was a real fancy school that I was teaching at. I forgot that I want to say Shanghai University. Anyway, so I was there, and the student comes up and goes, "We would like for you to come play basketball with us." Because they all love basketball. Everybody, all the boys in China play basketball, and they're absolutely terrible. Most of them, 99% of them are horribly bad. But for us, when you're a brother, basketball is like second nature if you grew up on the court, right? But they're terrible, right? So I was like, okay, sure, sure, yeah, yeah, I'll meet you on the court. Yeah, I'll be there, because I'm thinking about back home when you want to play in the court. Anybody know what I'm talking about? When you go to the court, and you just say, "What do you say? What do you say when you want to play next in a basketball game and you want to join up with a team? What do you say? You sit on the side and you say, 'I got next,' right?" And then the team that loses, you get to come in and decide who you want and or whatever, or you got two or three guys and you come in, right? You rotate in. Not in China. They don't do that in China. They don't know what next means in China. So here's what happened. I got out there and there was two teams playing 5-on-5, and I'm like, "Oh, I got next," right? And I sat there